All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And today, Guruji is back with us. He was here last week and he's back with us again today. And we're going to be talking about the magnetic mind, the hidden yogic science of attraction and influence. And some of what we're going to talk about is the energy of attraction. We're going to explain that. What is the magnetic presence through awareness? What does that mean? We're going to talk about that from desire to alignment. Understanding that is going to be a big piece. We're going to be talking about mind reading and subtle communication and living as a source of radiance. So we're also going to be doing a meditation as well a little bit later. So if you do have a candle, that would be great. Or if there is a circular dot on the wall near you that you can focus on, that would be great. If not, just focus internally, right? We'll get to that in a little bit. So for those of you who may not know Dr. HitteshGurujee, like I said, he was on our show last week for the first time. And he's back again. He is a luminary of eternal sciences and sacred wisdom. He is a renowned spiritual guide and master healer, revered worldwide for his profound expertise in multiple ancient sciences, with deep mastery in astrology, Rudraksh healing and energizing, Swarade yoga, I think, Vastu Shastra, numerology, aura and chakra cleansing, dream interpretation, past life regression, Tantra, yoga and meditation, color therapy, Kundalini awakening, and chakra activation. He has transformed countless lives through his divine knowledge and intuitive insight. As a gifted spiritual practitioner, he also performs powerful pujas, havans, and yagyas, invoking cosmic forces for healing, protection, and prosperity. And his consultations in gemology and Rudraksh therapy have brought balance, abundance, and peace to seekers across the globe. And with a heart rooted in compassion and a soul aligned with cosmic intelligence, Dr. Hitesh Gurujee continues to serve as a divine bridge between ancient wisdom and modern life, inspiring seekers to live in harmony, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. So we are so happy that he's back with us again today to share his wisdom and to facilitate a meditation today, but mostly it is to awaken us to who we truly are. And talking about some of these subjects, there's just so much to know, and he has so much wisdom. So I'm so happy that he's back with us. So everyone, please join me in welcoming Guruji back to the show. Guruji, welcome back.
Thank you very much. And
So glad you're back with us. Thank you.
magnet is not only about attraction. There are two properties of magnets. One is attraction and second is repulsion. We don't talk about repulsion because, first of all, we believe that it is something negative. And secondly, because repulsion in its full circle is attraction. Extreme cold is extreme hot and extreme hot is extreme cold. Attraction to its superlative degree is repulsion, and repulsion to its superlative degree, attraction. Repulsion is attraction standing upside down, head down, legs down. Like hatred is love standing upside down. You cannot hate a person whom you have not loved. Hatred is the child of love, and love is the child of hatred. The first step of love is hatred, and the last step of love is also hatred. It begins with hate, it ends with hate. If you think that you hate the person who banged your car or who stole your vehicle or stole money from your bank, even that hatred is not possible without love. You hate that person because you loved your car. You hate that person because you loved your money. Every father-in-law hates his son-in-law. Every mother-in-law hates her daughter-in-law. They have never known that son-in-law or daughter-in-law in their life, but their hatred suddenly develops. That is because they feel their child has been stolen away from them. And in that bargain, the love for the child turns into the hatred for the in-law. And The love for the child becomes lesser and lesser as the hatred keeps on increasing. The energy of love is transferred to hatred. The earth, the moon, the stars, the sun, everything is standing on its place not only because of the attraction from other planets. If that would have been the case, we would have all blasted into a big atomic blast in the sky, in the space. But it is also standing on its place because of repulsion. There is attraction from somewhere and there is repulsion from somewhere. Though the earth, the sun, the moon, the planets are standing in their own place. And not only standing, but also rotating, dancing, making circles, making rotations among themselves, like you see the Indians dancing in their festival. So repulsion is also equally important. So the course that we are coming up with, the living magnet, it is not only the course of attraction or manifestation. Yes, if you want a relationship in life, you have to manifest it. If you want to get out of the relationship, that also getting out of the relationship, destruction also you have to manifest. So everything is manifestation. Everything is attraction, even hatred, even repulsion is attraction. But the things that you want to repel, you start attracting. And the things that you want to attract, you start repelling. Because the problem is you don't know which end is now repelling or which end is now attracting of yours. Which pole is now attracting or which pole is now repelling of yours. Each one of us desires to be a hero, a protagonist in our story. And that desire to be a protagonist, to be a hero, in our mind, we imagine a problem that only we can solve, to be the hero. And that is how you attract problems in your life, which need to be repelled. And there is another outlook to it. We all want money. We all want fame. We all want good relationship. People who are in relationship, they want to get out of it. People who are not in relationship, they want to get in it. We are all stuck. In India, we say it's a wooden sweet. Marriage is the wooden sweet. Anyone who eats it is also, not happy with it, is, you know, repenting. And a person who has not eaten it is also repenting. With every relationship, with every fame, with every position, with every wealth comes the problem that you have to face, which you cannot repel. So even that has created negativity and problem in your life. Your position, things that you have received in life, even that has created problems. Now in this course, the living magnet, it is actually cleansing you, making you thoughtless, making you desireless, at least for some period of time. And then you decide, you are clear about it, what you want to attract and what you want to repel. And so you attract and you repel back after that. So this is how the living magnet operates. Not only attraction, but also repulsion. Not only manifestation, but also destruction of that which is not needed.
Guruji, can you also talk a little bit about getting clarity on your desires or manifestations? Like, for example, I know there are some people in the community, for example, who have wanted something for so long. They've visualized, they've dreamt about it, they've written about it, and still it doesn't happen. So is that because they're not meant to or
It will
something
never
else?
happen. It will never happen. We all are God, not a part of God. We all are complete God. All our desires will come true, but only and only when we forget about it. So the first rule of getting something is giving up. Giving up something of equal value, and that is your desire to have it. You have received everything in life, whether it is a property, money, relationship, only when you did not want it. The art of forgetting, the art of being thoughtless will manifest it faster. You want to get married to an actor, to an actress, it will happen. Maybe in one of the lives when there will be someone you really hate. If you want to immediately get married to them, if you immediately want money, you have to learn the art of being thoughtless, at least for some time, where you can let your mind be free from that desire. So only when you forget about your desire, you get it. And that is meditation, that is mantra chanting, that is gazing meditation that we are going to teach. It will help your mind to be empty. We will teach you about mystical figures that nowadays you have found some balls in around California of the part of the Mayan dynasty. You see that they turn into mystical designs. They are Sri Yantra and different yantras. Now, this mystic designs, the spiritual designs, they have five major shapes. In this creation, everything is made up of a mixture of five elements. And these five elements are associated to five types of taste, five types of major colors, basic colors, and five types of shapes. These five shapes are square, which is the earth element. Second is petals or waves, which is water element. Triangle is fire element. Hexagon or star is air element. And dot is ether element. Ether has created air, air created, you know, there was empty space. When it started moving, it became air. But the nature of creation is such that half of it is positive, which is female, and half of it is negative, which is male. So this male and female started frictioning in between them. The air became friction that created lightning. Air created light or fire. When there was lightning, obviously it rained. So lightning created fire, created water, and water, when it started to become stagnant, it rotted and it became land or ice or whatever, hard object. So if you put your attention on this shapes, the way we teach you, the mystic way, the ancient way, you can open up the secrets of manifestation because nothing can be manifested without the union of five elements. And when these five shapes are concentrated upon, you can manifest whatever you want. So we make you do, you know, concentration on the yantra. So luckily we have Bhuvnesh over here. If he's going to say throughout the meditation, we'll ask him to upload the picture of the yantra. Now, when you concentrate on that dot, which is ether element, it makes your mind a no mind. It makes you thoughtless. And that is where creation is possible.
So when we are, I mean, I just got it. I just understood it. So when we are meditating on the five elements, for example, and then focusing on our desire, that's when it can come to fruition. But then we have to let it go. We can't
Yeah,
keep holding on to it.
in
We have to
five
forget
elements
about it.
itself, there is the process of let go. Ether is the process of letting go. Emptiness, becoming empty.
Got it. And so when we're constantly thinking about our desires, we are actually repelling it, right?
Yeah, we are repelling it. We are pushing it far away.
Yeah.
Whether you are lucid dreaming or whether you are visualizing, if you are doing it continuously, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
You have to
Okay.
just remember it, go into no man's state, and again remember. And then let it go, and then you have to go ahead with your work. I think so. In your seminar only, I told you that if you want to go to London, you can't do a repetition rosary. I'm going to London, I'm going to London, I'm going to London. You might not reach London, you will reach the madhouse. So even in small things that you have a air ticket and you are going to London, you need to forget it. You have to let go it. And you have to enjoy the services that you get in the flight. You have to fight about the weight of your luggage and everything. And it's just at the back of your mind that you want to go to London and you have forgotten about it. Then it is possible to reach London.
So is it also about our inner frequency, or raising our vibration frequency to actually attain that desire? Because if we have a lower frequency, lower mindset, if we're constantly thinking negatively, that's also going to block us and hinder us, right?
More than awakening the inner frequency, I will say it is about knowing your inner frequency. I will give you that which you believe that you don't have. Whether it is the power of manifestation, whether it is self realization, or whether it is your frequency. I'm not going to give you anything from outside because everything is within you. And I'm going to take away from you that you believe that you have, but you don't. I'm going to take away your negativity, which is covering your frequency. That negativity is just in your imagination. I can only give you that which you believe you don't have, but you already have within you. I can only take away that from you which you believe that you have, but actually you don't have. No one has it. It doesn't exist anywhere. Like there's no darkness existing anywhere. The ratio of light is differing. That's it. Light is everywhere, every corner, even in this bottle, which is totally locked. There is light within it. It is a metal bottle, but there is light within. There's no space devoid of light. So if I switch on the light for you, you might feel that I've added the light within you. No, I've just removed the paddy, and from inside, what has emerged is the light, the essence. The paddy of a corn gives you corn after it is removed. But the paddy of the onion, if it is peeled layer after layer, layer after layer, layer after layer, it only gives you essence. Because nothing is remained after the onion is peeled off. That is the essence. That is what I can give you. I can just remove the paddy and you can see within that you are hollow and empty. And that is of true value. When you buy the house, you're not paying for the wall. You're paying for the empty space inside. When you're buying a car, you're not paying for the car, you're paying for the empty space inside. Even when you are buying a precious ring, you are not paying for the stone or the gold, you are paying for the empty space inside which can go in your finger. Feeling essence. Can you say essence? Smell,
Essence.
aroma,
Yeah.
essence.
So,
Yeah. Forgive
essence. So,
my
so
pronunciation.
after peeling the onion, there's nothing left but your essence. The essence of the onion, the essence of you. Does that
The
make sense?
moral of the story, essence. Correct?
Essence.
Forgive my.
Yes. I'll actually type it in case just essence, because maybe
Yeah.
I start
Anytime you
saying it
believe
wrong.
that my pronunciations are not in in understandable, pronounce vowels, then you please can repeat it and tell them that this is what I meant to say.
And it's kind of like the same symbology as removing all the veils. And when we remove all the veils, all the masks, what's left is our essence, our true being.
Yeah. Thank you,
Right?
Anna. That helped everyone with your question.
Yeah, absolutely. And so when we are working on removing all the veils, peeling the onion, and what's left is the truth of who we are, that essence, that being that we truly are, God, right, without all the masks and layers. That state is, I think, what we are all trying to achieve, trying to get, trying to feel, trying to have that experience of, and that then begins to shift our awareness and consciousness.
Like I told you, that attraction is repulsion, love is hatred. In the same way, when you come to that essence, pronunciation is correct, I believe, that you are nothing, the same essence will make you know that you are everything. Right now, you are tied up in the boundary of five elements, like this plastic band. It is tied up in the essence of five elements. But when you know, destroy it, it will reach to the place of nothingness. But the limitation of plastic bag is the boundary of the plastic bag. When you remove the boundary, it also becomes everything. In one of my lives, I wrote a letter to a very big guru I always wanted to meet, immediate life before this life. And I said that you say that self-realization is drop entering the ocean. Is it not the that 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 of the drop? He replied to me again. He said, remove your specks of ego and see that the drop turns into the ocean. So when you are ready to become nothing, you become everything, the Almighty God. And you can then manifest or do miracles like what God can.
So then when it comes to the manifestation, I think a lot of people are concerned about, some people who are on the spiritual path. It's like, well, I shouldn't want this. It's not a high vibration frequency. I should only want high vibration. I should only be in love and light all the time. But I don't think that's practical where we are.
First is to understand that there is nothing beyond love. Love is God. Each and every atom around us, the space between you and me, every atom of us is nothing but love. There is nothing beyond light because light and love are the same thing. But life to continue requires opposite. If there are no opposites, there will be no life. And only for the life to continue, there is the illusion of duality, or you can say the illusion of opposites. There is love and hatred, there is attraction and repulsion, there is day and night, there is light and darkness. If you don't sleep well, in the morning you will not be able to work well, operate well. So, darkness of the night is as equivalently important as the light of the day. If you don't hate the people who are harming your loved ones, you have not actually loved. So if there is not a sense of hatred in you, you will not be experiencing or expressing love. It will be dead within you, compressed, suppressed within you. In the same way, some things that I say you might not agree to or you might not understand, but keep it in your future reference folder in your mind. Surely one day you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. So, if you have not worked hard, physically hard in the day, you will not be able to sleep well in the night. Like the darkness is complementing the light, the night is complementing the day, even the day is complementing the night. If you have never hated truly, you will never be able to love truly. That intensity will not be developed in you. It will be there in you, but suppressed, hiding behind the petty. So here we are just removing all the petty and making you aware of your light, of your love, of your powers, which arrive from nothingness. You are nothing but your mother, your bones, your skin, your blood, your muscle, your hair, your thoughts. Everything was once a part of your mother. But your mother is her mother. So you're not even your mother, you're your grandmother. But your grandmother is her mother. So you're your great grandmother. If we keep going backwards like this, everything has arrived from the black hole, which is vacuum. Not even space, vacuum, emptiness, nothingness. And if you are able to reach that nothingness, you will become that everything. You will be able to manifest that everything. There are beings in this universe itself. Their blinking is as big as an epoch, whatever you pronounce it as. Epoch is the universe created and the universe destroyed. Epoch, thank you. Just blinking is as long as an epoch. On this universe they are. You can meet them. In the Hindu scriptures, forget about manifesting wealth, fame, relationship. Forget about repelling problems. There are meditations given where you can create a universe. And you can be the Lord of that universe. You can be all the trinity of that universe, and you can run that universe. You just have to bring your mind to a dot and make it a no mind. And then you have to Just see that there is a universe. And see, because you are a human being. A dog has to smell that there is a universe. Every being has five senses, and one of the senses is the strongest. In humans, 80% of our life is governed by sight. So, this course, the living magnet, is all about going into no mind state via vision. And then you can create anything that you have visualized immediately before and after that.
So if we can create a whole universe, then it should be quite simple to to create a job or money or a relationship. Even though
Yes,
so many of us are thinking that, oh, there's something wrong with my heart chakra. You know, I need to open up my heart chakra more. I need to open up my root chakra more, blah, blah, blah. All these things we think that we are missing, that we're less than. That's why we're not able to manifest and create our lives the way that we like.
once you meditate on something, once you are in a no mind state, there is the energy within you, which is called the Kundalini Shakti. We from India, our ancient sages have given this knowledge of Kundalini, but many people have forgotten, even the Indian experts, gurus, have forgotten that there is not one, but there are three Kundalinis within you. And when this Kundalini rises, they activate all the main chakras. There are 33 crores. What is crore in English?
I don't even know.
100 million?
I'm going to say 33 million. I don't know. I never
100
know what it
million, I think. Bhuvneji, what
is.
is
Yeah, 30.
crore is 100 million.
Nisha, you're muted. You have to unmute.
Pulkit is there. She will be able to. She has lived in USA. Pulkit, what is crore? Is it 100 million?
Gurudev, it is $1 million.
Yeah,
1 million. So
1 billion.
1 billion.
So
So there are 33 billion chakras within your body. 10 million, Prajapati ji has said, 10 million. So there are 330 billion chakras in your body. The smallest chakra are known as, let us not go into Sanskrit name, it will confuse you. Sandhi, and medium size are known as Marmar, and the main chakras are known as Granthis. We will not go into this. But as you go into the no mind state, your Kundalini rises and all the chakras which need to be activated, they get activated. In an average person, 108 chakras have to be active, 108 to 112. If lesser than that chakras are active, you are below average person who is lacking many things in life. So it's not only about the six chakras. First of all, people believe that there are seven chakras. Shastra is also a chakra. Shastra is not a chakra. There are only six main chakras. And if more than 108 or 112 chakras are active, then you are probably an artist, a healer, a famous person, a successful person. So for an average person, 108 to 112 chakras have to be active. Now, again, you don't get whatever you want. We have discussed this in the beginning. Whenever you want your chakras to be active, you put your focus on them, you are not going to activate them. All the feelings of rotation of chakra and all that you will be getting will be an illusion. It's not a fact. So you have to focus on vacuum, on space, on nothingness. And automatically the development of chakra will happen by itself. The three kundalinis are the Tej, kundalini made up of light, Prana, kundalini made out of life force, and Para, the thinnest, the most subtlest kundalini is the Para kundalini. First, the Prana kundalini rises. Behind it, the Tej rises. And just behind the Tej, the Para rises. And they follow each other. If they don't follow each other, and you're just rising the Prana kundalini, it's useless. You won't experience the opening, cleansing, or repairing of the chakra just by one kundalini rising. Like when you send your car for service, you don't just have to wash it. After washing it, you have to dry it, scrub it, and after that scrubbing, you have to dry it. And after drying it, you have to grease it, oil it. All three kundalinis are needed for the servicing of your chakras. Activation of all three.
That's interesting, Guruji. I'll be honest, I have not heard of the three Kundalinis. I only heard of the one, obviously. Um, but just hearing about this is starting to like awaken something within me that there's more that I need to know. There's more wisdom out there that I haven't had access to yet.
So
So
today we will do one
thank
thing. We
you.
will learn about these three kundalinis and we will also rise them.
I see.
We will
Awesome.
be concentrating on the inner dots, which are your main six chakras and your shahasrara. Today, every one of you will experience the rising of all three. The third one, the para, is the subtlest one. So some people might feel it rising, some people might not feel it rising.
Yeah. Awesome. What did you say the para is called?
Para kundalini, the
Yeah,
subtle,
no,
subtle.
subtle. Yeah, subtle. Okay. Um, so I forgot, this when we first started the conversation, I normally say if anybody has a question, you can raise your hand or type the question in the chat. But of course, I was so excited about to talk to you, so I forgot to mention that. But if anybody has a question about what we're talking about, because this is, I'll be honest, this is new stuff. This is not stuff that we have talked about on this show before. We've never talked about the five elements. We haven't talked about the three kundalinis, right? We haven't talked about 108 to 112 chakras or the 3,300 million chakras, right? Whatever number that is. We haven't talked about that before. We've only talked about 7, right? And at the most 12 or 14. But at the same time, it's about the this vehicle that we have, that we are using and living with in this life, is much more powerful than we have been led to believe. It has much more capabilities and um, access to much more than we thought. And so when we are living our lives and trying to create, trying to manifest, we have been limited, and we didn't know that, and instead we just judge ourselves, saying it's my fault, there's something wrong with me, that's why I'm not able to create, that's why I'm not able to manifest, etc. Right? Which is, I think, such a shame for all of us. Thank you, Manisha. And then the thing is, we've just touched the. This is just a tip of what is possible for us to know about ourselves and what we are capable of. So we're talking about, manifestation today, attraction, repulsion, etc. We're talking about going from desire to alignment, and in this industry we talk about alignment a lot, right? But what does alignment really mean? And so what Guruji is talking about is understanding that shift from wanting to being, right? Being that which we desire, right? Where we're not chasing our desire, not chasing the outcome, but magnetizing it or attracting it to us through our inner harmony. And that's where the work always is in the inner world. And we talk about this all the time, the inner work. We have to continue doing the inner work. But perhaps some of the inner work that we have been doing may not be working as well as we would like, because we have been missing pieces of information, lots of pieces of information. So Guruji is sharing a little bit about some of this wisdom that has not entered our mainstream spiritual world, right? Because we've only been taught about the 7 chakras. We haven't been told about the 3 Kundalini energies and what they can do. So Guruji, I know we're a little bit off topic, but talking about the 3 Kundalini energies, how do they actually work, or what? I mean, you said we're going to experience that today on the call, but when we activate them, I'm not sure that's the right word. What is the effect of that in our lives? Like, why would we want to do that?
See, activation of Kundalini is not a process which is rare. If your Kundalini is not activated regularly, you die. You become paralyzed. You get a heart stroke. So the Kundalini has to rise every day and also fall. For example, fortunately or unfortunately, I will say fortunately, major people in India and across the globe, specifically in the West, they only know about the 7 things that you call chakra. It's actually 6 and 1 shastra. Now, what is the feeling you get when the Kundalini is on that chakra? Your Muladhara, everyone listen to this very carefully, because when we are meditating, you will require this placement of each chakra. The Sahasrara, which is not a chakra, is horizontal, and Muladhara, which is a chakra, is horizontal. Rest all the chakras are vertical. Now, if you call this a chakra, the circle, Swadhishan, Manipur, all the sacral chakra, navel chakra, heart chakra are like this. But the Muladhara and the Sahasrara is like this, horizontal. So when they rotate, you feel them rotating like this, and others, when they rotate, you feel them rotating like this. Now, each chakra has 3 movements. One movement is anti-clockwise. When it is going down from the right side of your body and coming up from the left side of your body, it is called anti-clockwise. When it is going down from the left side and up from the right side, it is called clockwise movement. When it is coming ahead from the right side and going backwards to the left side, it is called clockwise movement. When it is going backwards from the right side and coming ahead from the left side and going backwards from the right side, it is called the anti-clockwise movement. When we are born, we are all born blissful. On the Sahasrara, there is an emotion called bliss. Bliss is the absence of happiness and sorrow. You must have never met a child, an infant child, which is in depression, which requires depression medicine or therapy. But as we go, stress comes and the Kundalini travels downwards. So everyone is born with the Kundalini on the crown, on the Sahasrara, 1,000-petal lotus. But as we become stressed, the Kundalini comes down and it comes over here in between the eyebrow. This chakra is called the 3rd eye chakra in the West. Its name is Agya chakra. Names are important. I don't stress on Sanskrit name, but the elements and the chakras are such. Lord Shiva has said that their names, your consciousness is very old. If you call them with the names that your consciousness knows, you will be able to work on them, activate them. So the Agya Chakra is you are blissful and anger comes. And when you're angry, you do this. So anger is connected with Agya Chakra. Anger is Agya Chakra moving anti-clockwise. Irritation is Agya Chakra which is stuck. So chakra moving clockwise, chakra moving anti-clockwise, and the chakra which is stuck. There are three movements of a chakra. Irritation is Agya Chakra being stuck. Anger is Agya Chakra moving anti-clockwise. If you don't correct it, your Kundalini slips downwards. After anger comes greed, guilt. Guilt. Guilt is Vishuddhi Chakra, the third chakra moving anti-clockwise. Or with guilt comes choke. You feel you are choked. Guilt, you feel over here. Choke, you feel over here in the throat. That is the Vishuddhi Chakra, the chakra which cleanses the poisons. Vish is poison, Shuddhi is cleansing. If you don't correct it over there, the energy, the Kundalini goes downwards, it comes to your heart, it either becomes a fear for you or it becomes hatred. Bliss turned into anger or irritation turned into guilt or choke feeling, and that turns into hatred or fear. Now, the fun part is no two feelings of the same chakra can coexist. The chakra cannot be moving anti-clockwise as well as blocked. If you're feared, if you have fear, you cannot have hatred. And if you have hatred, you will not fear that person. You will go and take your revenge. So in the heart is Anahat Chakra, the unstruck sound, and it is hatred and fear. Fear is anti-clockwise, hatred is the chakra which is blocked. When it slips lower down, it goes to your navel, Manipur Chakra, the house where your karma are stored, the gem place, the place of gems, where your karmas, which are gems for you, are stored in the Manipur Chakra. There is greed and jealousy. So greed and jealousy can also not coexist. They are in the Manipur chakra, and when it is not corrected over there, it slips further below, and it goes to your genital, your sacral chakra, which is the Swadhisthana chakra, the chakra of the taste. And there is show off and depression. Show off is chakra moving anti-clockwise and depression with a star. If it is still not corrected, it goes in between your genital and anus, where there is the root chakra, which you call root chakra. The name of that chakra is Muladhara chakra. And there is great depression as well as there is suicidal tendency. Now, if someone is suicidal, if you ask that person to become creative, sing a song, or write a poem for you, that person will forget about his suicide because no two feelings, emotions of the same chakras can coexist. So the energy starts moving upwards. The positive movement, clockwise movement of Muladhara chakra is creativity. Once you become creative, you create something, you manifest something. That is creativity. You come to Swadhisthana chakra, which is sharing. The positive trait of Swadhisthana chakra is sharing, the genital chakra, the sacral chakra. When you share, the energy goes up in the navel, it becomes generosity. Because when you share, you get something in return. And when you get something, you become generous. And when you become generous, it goes up in the heart. We have spoken about hatred and fear. There is also love. Love is also in the heart. When you are in love, you can't hate, you can't be afraid of anything. If you're afraid of anything, you're not in love. There comes love. If you're still more positive, more meditating, more laughter, more dance, more music, it goes in the throat where there is gratitude. You see someone winning a count. If you are in gratitude, there cannot be any guilt or choke feeling. And when you're still positive, the energy goes high and there is awareness. When you want to do something with awareness, you do like this, awareness comes. And after awareness comes bliss. So the movement of the Kundalini is happening 24 hours. Whenever you are feeling angry, you know that the energy is over here. It will go down. And whenever you are aware, right now, every one of you is aware. So your Kundalini is over here. So the movement of Kundalini is constant with the feelings and emotions and actions of yours. Yeah.
Wow. This is all new. I'll be honest. This is like, I'm like, my mind is blown because I had only ever heard or been told that the Kundalini only rises once, and that one time is, the Big Bang and but this is like about the Kundalini is going up and down all day long based on our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts, what we're doing, and we can regulate that. So we can, if we notice I'm feeling anger right now, I can change that and change it to what I forget now. Awareness, right? If I get the awareness, like I'm angry right now, even that will automatically start to have it spin in the proper direction, right? I'm just like,
Correct.
this is all new. I just learned something brand new.
See,
It's like,
about Big Bang that you said,
hmm,
in the mouth of Parakundalini, the Kundalini is like of the snake. It is like a snake because it is coiled like the snake, sits with a coil.
yeah, 3.5
And in the
times.
mouth of the snake, if the snake is not biting anyone, there is a gem, which is known as Nagmani, the snake stone. Now, that snake stone is you, which you believe is you, your soul. It is of an egg shape, very tiny. It is not even an atom. It is smaller than an atom, even smaller than a resonance particle. If you don't know what is a resonance particle, you can Google or ask some physics student or teacher. This egg shape says that I am Shefali, I am Ramesh. When you die, as per your desires, this egg shape divides into many things and takes different births. The Big Bang is when that egg shape breaks. And when it breaks, yeah, have you heard of that poem? It's come from London. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
Hmm.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horses and all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. Now you are this egg shape. That is Humpty Dumpty. You set on the wall. You go up to the Shahasrara with your Kundalini. You travel because you are in the mouth of Kundalini. And from there, the Kundalini falls. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall and it breaks. And they've shown an egg in the books of the kindergarten.
Yeah.
And then all the king horses and all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. Once you break, you become nothing because you are just this energy which is inside. And when your egg breaks, when the Big Bang happens, the energy inside becomes one with the energy outside. And then nothing can tie you up, bind you, bind you in this world again. You are free, you are liberated because energy inside becomes one with the energy outside. You become nothing because you are broken, you are dead. But because the energy inside has become one with the energy outside, you become everything. That is self realization. That is Big Bang theory. It happens with the rising and falling of Kundalini, not just by rising of the Kundalini. Because the Humpty Dumpty has to go on the wall only, then it can have a great fall. Without the Humpty Dumpty going on the wall, it cannot have a great fall. So it doesn't actually happen when the Humpty Dumpty is on the wall. It only happens when the Kundalini is falling, when the Humpty Dumpty has a great fall. I hope this is the simplest way I can explain about the Big Bang that you are talking about.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, definitely.
Unless and until you don't face problem, you can't even get money. Forget enlightenment. And
Yeah.
problems is Kundalini going down. You
Yeah.
become intelligent, you become brave, you become powerful, you become rich, you become famous, you become a good human being who can handle relationships, any kind of relationships, only when you have faced problems, not otherwise. That is when the Kundalini is traveling down. That is when the Humpty Dumpty is falling down. And one day,
Yeah.
all these problems will break you, destroy you completely. And then all the king horses and all the king men will not be able to put Humpty Dumpty together again. You are free for life. The freedom is not from birth and death. The freedom, that is the best word for freedom, is given in the Bible. It is called salvation. You completely dissolve, like the salt dissolves in water, and you become the water. You completely dissolve in the existence, and existence is nothing but God. In the New Testament, Jesus says to his 13 disciples, there is no difference between me and my Father. I and my Father are one. And I know that. And there's no difference between me and you all. Only 13 disciples, but what a great statement. That you all are also one with my Father, like I am. The only difference is I know and you don't know that you are one with my Father.
Mhm. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. There's a question from Cindy in the chat. I'm not sure if you saw it, but she says, I wake up during the night and suddenly start to worry about something and then feel anger toward anything and everything. Your package, will it help me get rid of anger?
Yes, but along with that, you will also have to do some physical exercises in the morning. Take a walk or something just before sleeping, few hours before sleeping. That has to make you tired. And you have to let go your perfection. Her name is Cindy, right?
Yes.
Sydney. Sydney or Cindy?
Cindy.
Cindy, you know, on whom are you angry the most? Yourself. If it is true, please type yes.
I can answer for myself. Yes, for sure.
Everyone is the most angry on themselves. So, Cindy, if you cannot forgive yourself, whom can you forgive? There's no forgiveness in you. You're absolutely ruthless person. Tell yourself this, and forgiveness will come. As forgiveness will come, anger will die. Secondly, you don't love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, whom can you love? As soon as you acknowledge this to yourself, the anger will vanish and it will turn into awareness. Thirdly, there are some worldly remedies for it. Wear silver in your left hand. Big silver, something like this. It will help you calm down. Use silver vessels to drink water. In India, silver turns black because of the pollution and salty air, but still we use silver to drink water. It will calm you down. Wear anything pure silver in your left hand. Wear anything of silver anywhere in your body, below the waist. It will calm you. And I met a guru once when I was a kid. I was born a special child. But when I met that guru, I was always angry. And the major anger was on me, myself. I would hate myself. Why am I born like this? I would hate God. More than God, I would hate myself. Hating God is hating yourself. That why did God make me like this? A dumb fool. I could understand everything that everyone is making fun of me, everyone hates me. Then I met this guru when I was around 10 years old. And I told him what to do about anger. And I told him that I've read a lot because I used to read a lot. I wanted to develop my brain very fast. And as the brain started developing, anger started increasing. I became a perfectionist like Cindy. And more perfection, more anger. They are equally balanced. Anger and perfection go hand in hand. And I said, you don't better tell me that count till 10. It's not going to work for me. I've done that. He said, you just breathe in, hold your breath, and in your mind, 10 times you say, I'm a human, I'm not a dog. 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 Sorry to all dog lovers. There's someone who is a dog lover, she's not feeling very good about this statement. But that is what that guru told me, and it works for me. And when you say this for 10 times in your mind, after that, slowly you release it. Do it every time you get anger. The frequency of anger will become less. Anger is necessary, Cindy. Fear is necessary. Anger is necessary. Downfall of the Kundalini of Humpty Dumpty is necessary. Why? Because anger sustains life. People will take you for granted if you don't have even slightest anger within you. You will jump off from a skyscraper, run in the traffic if there is not even a slightest fear in you. But anger, fear, etc., greed, jealousy, etc., has to be like salt in the food. The problem with most of the people is that they are only eating salt and no food. If there is no salt in the food, it is not tasting good. And if there is only salt in your plate, it's no good. Make yourself aware about this. More awareness, less anger. The more the higher the awareness, zero the anger. And we are activating your third eye chakra, your heart chakra, all the chakras by this process of the living magnet. The more aware your chakras are, the more developed your chakras are, lesser anger. But don't expect zero anger. It will destroy you. People will take you for granted. People will take you for a ride. No fear, you won't be able to sustain your body. Fear sustains life. Got it? So you're good. Only thing is there is little more salt in your food. We will make arrangements to correct.
Guruji, I just wanted to share a little bit about the whole anger piece, how it can be beneficial. I remember a couple of months ago, this man was walking his dog. I was walking my dog. We were on opposite sides of the street, and his dog was not on a leash, and he started to come towards the road, and the man hit him really hard, and I'm like, oh my God. But I realized like the reason why he hit him really hard is to stop him from doing that behavior, because if he just goes on the road, he could be hit by a car. So it was a form of protection. But that little bit of anger, then, it served its purpose. It scared the dog enough to realize he should not go on the road. He should stay where he is. And then, it was fine, right? But in the moment, I'm like, oh my God, the poor dog. But I realized, afterwards, like it was needed to train the dog to not do that impulsively, because he could get hit by a car, right? So even anger for us, sometimes a little bit is necessary in order for, like you said, for people not to take advantage of us, or like if someone's in
To
danger.
saving someone's life,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
disciplining, to discipline someone for their betterment.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's sometimes is necessary, but like Guruji said, it should be flavor like salt, not the whole bowl of salt that you're eating. It's just to be flavored. Sure. Thank you, Cindy, for that. And just really quickly,
And one more thing I will
go
like
ahead.
to add, I'm sorry to
No,
disconnect
go
you.
ahead.
The most angry god in Indian history, I will not call it mythology because it is not, is Lord Shiva. He has poison in his neck. He has drank the poison, so his neck is blue. There's poison in his neck. It's called Neelkant, blue neck. Your anger must be only in your words. If it goes up in your brain, you will die. If it goes down in your heart, you will die. If the anger goes in the head or in the heart, in the head it becomes violence or abusive words. In the heart, it becomes hatred, fear, guilt, whatever. It will destroy you as well as the opposite person, both of you. But if it is only in words, it will benefit you and the opposite person both. So the poison, the anger must only be in the throat, in the words. It is an art to do that. He has tied a snake around his neck, so the poison will not slip downwards or upwards. It will stay where it is.
I don't know, Guruji, in our society here in North America, especially, they say words can be poisonous. You know, words are just as harmful as a physical beating.
But if they are only coming from the throat, not from the heart and not from the mind, from the brain,
Got it. Yeah.
every poison is
That's
a medicine, every medicine is a poison. But if it goes in the heart or in the brain, the proportion becomes disproportionate. Anything taken in good small proportion is medicine. Anything taken in excess is poison.
got it. Yeah, thank you. Um, so hopefully that makes sense for you too, Cindy and Manisha as well. So just one quick other question I wanted to ask you. I mean, we've talked about so much already, and I know we're Bhuvnesh is waiting to show the image so that we can do that meditation as well. Do you want to do the meditation now, or is there anything else you wanted to share right now, Guruji?
Whatever you say, I'm here for you.
Let's do the meditation so that we can all experience, and I'm excited because we're going to experience the 3 kundalinis as well, which, like I said, I'd
Yeah.
never heard of before, so this is
Yeah.
new, brand new. So are you able to share with Neshi? Yeah.
Hitesh Gurudev.
Oh, you can make the light lesser in your room. Keep your head back and straight in one straight line. And the green portion that you see are the doors of the yantra. If you can put it a little higher, you can also see the lower, smaller in size. Make it smaller. Still. Okay. Now, west is down, east is up. Now you rotate your eyes on that white doors, 3 doors that you are seeing from the west. You move along with the lines, go slowly towards your left, to the northwest, and up from the northwest towards the north. And the way the cursor is going, you just follow the cursor, and up from the northwest, you go towards the northeast. Follow the cursor, and from the northeast, you go to the east, reach the topmost position, and you will see the energy is moving along with the vision. and go down from the east to the right and go towards the south very slowly along with the cursor. Go towards the south. Once you reach the south, you will feel the energy rotating in your body. You go towards the southwest. Very slowly, S with the cursor. Once you will reach the southwest, from the southwest, you go to the west. And from the west, you come to the circle, the three circles that you are seeing inside, and you go anti-clockwise. From the west, you go to the southwest. And you see everything rotating within you. You go up towards the east. Once you reach the east, you will move downwards towards the west again. Once you reach the west position, you will jump to the yellow petals. Here too, you will go anti-clockwise. You look at the first petal on the west, then the southwest petal. Then you go to the further southwest, the east, three petals of the east. And then you go to the southeast petals. You go to the east petal. And you come down from there to the northeast petals. From there, you go to the north petal. Look at each and every petal very carefully, as if it is a gem. It is a diamond studded in your jewelry. And you come back slowly to the west petal. And from there, you go up to the pink petal. You follow the cursor to the east petal. Go back to the east, top petal. Yeah, look at that. Your back is straight, head is straight, smile on your face. Then you go to the south petal. You jump one petal and go to the south petal. From the south, you go to the west petal. From the west, you go to the east. Then you jump two petals and you go to the southeast petal. Then the southwest petal. Then the northwest petal. In the end, the northeast petal. Perfect. You go to the blue triangles to the west, lowest, and keep going upwards. Little faster this time. You go to the southwest, then the south. Keep going upwards, upwards, and downwards. From the east, you come back to the west. You do the same thing to the red triangles. Go to the west and go upwards. Keep rotating your eyes with the cursor and come downwards. Then you go to the gray triangles, 8 triangles. Move your eyes with the cursor up to the east and down from the east to the west. And then you go to the innermost green triangles. Move your eyes again. And then you move downwards. And then you see the innermost yellow triangle. You move your eyes to the 3 points of that triangle and fix your eye on the dot of the yantra, the dot in the center. Fix your eye over there. Close your eyes, keep your back, head, and neck in one straight line. Relax your shoulders and see inside. Look at this yantra within you, inside your third eye. You'll see a neon yantra. Just keep looking at this neon colored yantra within you. It will open up the secrets of manifestation by balancing your elements within you, the subtle elements. Bring your attention to the Muladhara chakra, which is in between the genital and the anus. Rotate the Muladhara chakra in coming in the front from the right and going back from the left. It is rotating. And with the rotation of Muladhara chakra, you can feel the first Kundalini rising and going to the genitals. Then the second is right now following after it. And the third has risen after it. Keep rotating the Muladhara chakra, the base chakra, the root chakra, which is red in color, square in shape. Lung is the sound of it, the seed syllable. And from there you come to the genital chakra, which is just above the genital. It is known as the Swadhisthana chakra. It is hexagon in shape, orange in color. Wang is the sound of it. It is moving up from the right, going down from the left. And you see the Kundalini entangled over there. And it's rotating more faster now, like the circles, the drawing of the yantra. And the Kundalini is rising from there, the Pran, the Tej, and the Para, all three. They are going to the navel now. They're kissing the navel chakra, is activating the navel chakra. It is triangular in shape, yellow in color. Rung is the sound, and it is the top-facing triangle, which is rotating, going down and up and up and down and up and down. And as it is rotating, the Kundalini is rising more. It is going in the heart. It is the greenish, yellowish, goldenish Anahat chakra in the heart, this heart chakra. It is again hexagon in shape. Wang is the sound of it. And rotating it is sending the Kundalini, first, second, and third Kundalini into the throat, and you can feel little mucus in the throat. The throat chakra, the sound is hung. It is the shape of a ring, zero. And it is of a crystal color, like you see mixed colors of crystal, half glowing, half shady, milky. And the sound is hung. And the Kundalinis 1, 2, and 3 have risen, and they have been kissing the Agya chakra, the third eye chakra in between the eyebrows. It is of the color of lightning, shape of an egg. And the sound over there is Ong. And rotation is feeling pulsation like heartbeat over there in the brain. And all three Kundalinis have reached their destination, your crown. Here you can't feel the rotation because it is not a chakra. But it is flowering, it is blooming. Your whole head is blooming, opening up. The mantra over there is Om. It's made up of various colors. Expanding chakra of lotus shape. 1,000-petal lotus. You are bliss. You are truth. You are love. Let go all your efforts and relax. Think of one thing that you want to manifest, one thing that you will not repent manifesting. Visualize it like you visualize the yantra after seeing the yantra after closing your eyes. Visualize what you want to manifest with it, with this energy going up and the visualization, because the image never goes. You looked at the yantra and the yantra was there even when you closed your eyes. You are looking at something that will also be there after you open your eyes. It will manifest itself. This is a blessing and order both. Spread love, spread joy, bless everyone whom you wish to bless. Your friends, people who think they are your enemies, bless everyone with the energy of this meditation. And million tons of energy, positivity will come back to you with your blessings. Om Shanti. 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 Bring your hands in front of your eyes, look at your palms, and touch your hands to your face. How was it? You can stop sharing the screen.
I have no words.
And for the first time, you go deep in meditation before. You have never done this kind of meditation, this deep meditation. There are tears that speak on your behalf. Yeah. Can we show them the offers? Just
1
collect
second.
yourself. Drink some water. Drink some water. Collect yourself. Yeah, Bhumi.
I don't think I've ever experienced that. Guruji, thank you. That was. I mean, I've experienced a lot of things, but I've never experienced that. So
Would you realize the three
I'm just so
conditions
grateful.
rising?
Yes, the things that I've felt I've never felt before, and I've done so many things, but I definitely, and I'm like, my whole back is sweating now, but it was just, I mean, now I know what bliss feels like. So thank you. And I couldn't ask for anything other than let me just, sit at your feet. That's all I could ask for, is just to sit at your feet, at the feet of Ma and the feet of Shivji, and just be there. Nothing else. Nothing else mattered. And everybody's like, why is she crying? Why is she weeping? It's like,
No.
it was.
It's all right. It's very good to cry. It's amazing to cry. There are many
That was
messages speechless. Thank you for the Sanskrit pronunciation. No. You don't have to read the Devanagari scripts. Okay? We'll tell you, we'll write them in English and we'll send them. Once you are doing the course, you will get everything in writing. You can copy paste it and you will get a license to teach it to others. That is the best part of this course, the living magnet.
and like, the people who know me, they know that I'm never speechless, right? I always have stuff to say, but that was That was something that I've never experienced before. I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that you shared this with us and all the wisdom and everything. It's just beyond what I could have even imagined. Honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen, come back into host mode a little bit. So so there are, two packages, but I'll be honest, there's really only one, but we're going to talk about the two packages. Becoming the Living Magnet is what we've been talking about today. Mostly, Gurujee, what else do you want to share about this other than, it's not just about attraction and magnetizing what you want, but it's about helping you become who
Also
you've always
repelling what you don't
been.
want. Unbounding. Unpadding.
Yeah, removing all those veils, peeling the onion, all of that stuff is possible
Like
through
what we
this.
did right now. 21 days of this. 21 long days of practice one-on-one with me or with one of the mentors at your preferred time.
Yeah,
Every
this
single day.
was. Can you imagine 21 days of this practice and like what I have become in just one in one session? Can you imagine 21 days of this? It's
And this is just a teaser. There's more coming to this. Lots of practices coming to this. And this is only for $101.
absolutely. And then package B, of course, is everything in package A. So and then there's also this amazing course as well, unlocking the science of breath. And we talked a bit about this last time, but again, this is another full course that is going to change the way you experience life. And it's not just about experiencing life, but the true creation of what it is. Transformation of your life is possible. So again, Georgia, I'm still speechless. I'm still not quite able to speak. So what else do you want to share about about this course?
See, this is the full package of breath. And we have spoken about it in last week. You will get the recording of it from Shefaliburns. You can go and watch it. It is something deepest that you have experienced about breath. The deepest thing that you have experienced about breath. And it is so powerful that you will know how to change. Let me tell you one thing. Before 35 years, a pair of secretaries was called to USA from Paris and was given Nobel Prize. Now, every Tom, Dick, or Harry doesn't get the Nobel Prize. Even Donald Trump is not getting it. So what did they prove? They said that when you become angry, you breathe faster. No, because you breathe faster, you become angry. So if you can control your breath, only and only then you can control your mind. So this is a complete journey of mastering your breath and mastering your life, reaching self-realization. Meditations which will help you meditate while sleeping. So all of you will become like great seers of ancient time who meditated 5 to 6 hours a day. If you're sleeping for 5 hours, you are meditating for 5 hours. Got it? It's very beautiful and many beautiful breathing techniques, meditation techniques will be taught in this course also. It is of 13 days. And if you're taking the first offer, the A offer, this $111 course will only be for $10. So you will be paying $111 in total for both the courses, both the packages, just $111. So every one of you, I'll be seeing all of you in this both the programs, both the courses, the online courses, which will be conducted on Zoom, as well as WhatsApp or Telegram, whatever you feel like. And they are going to be fun. And this offer is only and only for Shefali because we are experimenting, we are working with her for the first time, and we are constructing a beautiful ashram and a temple, and we need funds for that. So we are very generous with this offer. So every one of you can benefit by it, and we get some funds for the construction of the temple and the ashram, where people will come and meditate and change their lives.
Absolutely. And so for me, as well, as I mentioned last week, this is a love offering as well. So um, if you can, please don't use a discount code. Just pay the full fee if you can. But if not, then of course use your discount code. I just want you to take it because what we've learned today, this process, I've been doing this process, but I realized I've been doing it wrong. So it's like, oops. But what we experienced today, if I can experience this every day, and it didn't take that long, 10 minutes maybe, I don't know. But if we can experience that every day, everything is going to change within us. Everything that we are wanting to create, how we are trying to understand ourselves, know who we are, all of that, I think, is going to start to unfold for us once we start doing some of these practices and learning. These are simple, but it's about it is. I mean, have you ever had your chakras rotate in that way? Did you ever feel that bliss when we got to the top, to the seventh chakra? I know we call it chakra, but did you ever feel that true bliss? That is what we've all been wanting, and it's about all of our emotions that we are feeling, the anger, the frustration, the irritation, all of that stuff that we are feeling. Sometimes we think we have no control, but that's not true. Now we've learned from Guruji what to do when we are angry. What can we do? What do we do when we're feeling hatred? What do we do when all of those things, like there's something we can do, and something is happening all the time, and we can start to not just change that, but regulate that. So I think, Guruji, if you can, if you can have this is something I want for myself, but if you can create a poster of the chakras with all the I'm not going to say negative things, but all the positive things as well, and how we can go up and down, like the kundalini is going up and down all the time. But if we know that we're angry right now, we suddenly we have that awareness of, okay, I'm angry right now, so that awareness starts to change the way the chakra is rotating, or we can manually start rotating the chakra in the right way. That can start to change how we behave and how we
Don't do it
experience life,
manually, it can
right?
become dangerous. Don't do it manually. Just bring awareness against the anger, love against hatred, gratitude against guilt. You know the positive and the negative traits of the chakra. And once you join this course, Bhuvneji and Pulpitji will be in charge. Main is Pulpitji in this course. So Bhuvneji will make sure that he shares the chart. So when you come to the
Okay.
course, you will get it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. No, this was great. Anybody have any other questions? Uh, yeah. So I don't read Hindi, so I cannot read Sanskrit or Hindi. So everything is in English, thankfully, right? For me as well. So we don't have to learn how to read.
Devanagari, the chart, the course will be shared in English and Hindi, and English which you can understand, because
Yeah.
we have mentors who will be, helping us, and few of them live in USA, UK. Few of them have come to India for a short time, like Kulpitji. So you will understand their vowels pronunciation if you don't understand mine. They will be assisting you.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. And if anybody has any questions, of course, feel free to reach out as well. MM says, I'm born Indian. So, oh, okay. Wonderful. I am born Indian too, but I lived in Canada all my life, so I cannot read Sanskrit or Hindi. I can just understand. But if anybody has any questions at all, please feel to reach out to me. I'm just so stunned, astounded, baffled by how much I don't know. So I thought I knew a lot, but it turns out there's still so much more for me to learn
One
and
day
understand.
Socrates, one day Socrates was sitting with his friend, and there was a Akashvani. Akashvani is the voice from the heaven, which came that Socrates, you are the most wisest man on this planet. So the friend said, what is the difference? There are many wise men over here. How are you the best? Socrates said that at least I know what I don't know, but they don't know what they think they know what they don't. So knowing what you don't know is knowledge itself, that you have got the knowledge that you don't know. In the Ram Raksha Stotra and the Upanishad, there's a beautiful thing which is said that people who think they know, they don't know. People who say they don't know, they know.
Thank you, Guruji. But I definitely, there's so much more for all of us to know and to relearn, I think, in some ways. So to unlearn for sure and relearn in some ways. So just, this call this week, last week, your call has brought so much wisdom to us. And, I've been working with you and I'm learning so much already. And um, it part of me wishes I could be there in India and just be in your
You're
energy.
coming, not this year, in 2025, maybe 26 or 27, we are meeting in person. Not in Canada, in India.
Yeah, I
I may be
definitely
coming to Canada
will.
before that, but
If
you
you
will be
come, you have to
coming
come to
in person.
Toronto, not just BC.
Yeah.
Going to BC is like going to India. It's that far. It feels like it.
Yeah.
Oh, this was amazing. So Manisha saying, thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Shefali, for amazing call. So much wisdom shared. Very powerful process. And please, if you, so Guruji, would you recommend people go back and watch the recording and do the process again?
Of course, you save it,
The,
download it, and do it every day.
yeah, do the meditation again, folks. And, in a quiet
Better is
space
that
where you
you
can't be
join the class
disturbed and join
and
the
let the
class,
process
obviously.
happen by itself.
Yeah, but there's just so much more for us to learn. And Cindy says, thank you both so much for this amazing call, insights, and profound teachings. Thank you, Cindy. And Jane, I think, says different understandings, experience may reveal new angles we've not connected with before. Absolutely. Yes, for sure. Manisha is looking forward to joining the course. Yeah, this was wonderful. And I think I'm going to have Guruji come on like once a month. just because,
The
just
next
because
month,
there's,
you will be having a different flavor of me. Other mentors who are there, who are specialized, learn different courses from me. There's a pair of two mentors, Bhuvnesh and Sayuktama. They will be coming next month, and they will be talking about the 5 elements process, the process to balance your 5 elements within you.
awesome. Yes. Um,
Yeah,
Jane, I will have to listen to the process that I missed, but I love the focus of this one. Awesome. Yes, please do. And yes, I will be sharing the replay in just a couple of hours. So it will be, I don't know if you're on my list or not, but it'll be sent to my list, but it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on Facebook, it'll be in the WhatsApp groups that I normally share in. So definitely. And if you don't get it for whatever reason, just message me and I will send it to you. But yeah, it's I always post it on YouTube as well. So this was so wonderful. Thank you. And thank you everybody for all your questions. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your presence and your energies as well in just co-creating this beautiful space. Cindy, yeah, new experience for me. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. I'm glad you could join. Sandy, wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. And Guruji, this was again, I'm so humbled by your wisdom and your compassion and your love for all of us. So thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you to all. Hari Om Tat Sat. I bow down to the divine.
Thank you, thank you. All right, everyone, we'll be back next week. For some of you, I'll see you on Sunday. We have a call. So until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all love and blessings. Bye for now. Bye, everyone. Thank you.